My name is Kalyn McLain, and before the accident, I had a prior knee surgery. But before that, I was perfectly normal. I was perfect 20 years old, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family. I had 2 jobs. I took care of children in a private Catholic school, and I also worked at a clothing store. So I was very active and trying to get my life together. I also I spent 3 years in military college, so I was very active and very, very going all the time. But when the accident happened, it definitely changed everything. After my semi-truck accident, it was very difficult. We were escorted to the hospital and in an ambulance, and that's when I noticed that my knee just wasn't the same. I couldn't walk to the restroom in the hospital. They had to actually carry me to do anything, and they had me in a wheelchair for the first 2 days I was in the hospital. And then after I was discharged, I finally came down to Orlando, Florida with my boyfriend at the time, and he convinced me that we needed to actually look more into getting surgery because I needed help going to the restroom, I needed help taking a shower, I needed help walking. I have 2 flights of stairs going up into my house, so it was just very difficult just doing anything everyday life. After I came here to Sterling and I saw Dr. Hutchinson, I can definitely tell the difference in my knee, and I don't know what he did in my knee, but he did an amazing job. And every time I came back in for a checkup or for him to see how the healing process was, the staff was incredible. They were extremely nice and extremely personable. They knew who I was when I walked in. They would comment on clothes or we would discuss how the day was or the recent movies that came out or something. And then after I saw Dr. Hutchinson, he's very a kind person. He's very much a kind person. He's very noticeable. He's very intuitive, I guess you would call it. And then after the surgery, I noticed a definite, tremendous increase in my strength in my knee. Prior to coming to Sterling, I had a first surgery, but it was before my accident. It was in a completely different state, completely different facility. And that outcome of that surgery was horrible. I had a really bad experience. It took me 6 months just to get off crutches. It was horrible. I couldn't do the things that I can do now. 1 month after the surgery, and I got a job at a place called Tractor Supply, and I'm throwing 300 pounds of feed. I'm carrying stuff, I'm pushing stuff, pulling stuff, and it feels like I never even had the surgery.